So you all head back upstairs. Inquisitor turns the walkie-talkie back on.
10-4.
All right, Sergeant, you continue investigating down there. See if you find anything see if you can find anything else that is helpful. I will go do it. I have a lead that I am going to pursue. He gives a glance to Olwen at that. You are still on sabbatical, so have a lovely day.
Yes, a lovely day of monster hunting, sir.
He walks out. So, what do you do now?
Well, does someone say anything about that discussion to Adrian at 7, or does she keep that quiet?
I rush out the door to go get them, and we're heading back.
All right.
Oh, wait, back to the castle, or are we gonna stop at the magic shop?
Let's go to the magic shop.
Right? Poor Ellie. Poor Hoshi.
All right, you're heading over to the magic shop, and you actually run across Cedric. As soon as you turn out, it's like, I am so sorry. It's like there was so much that was going on, and everything's going crazy in the city lately.
Yes. Right.
Did I miss anything important?
The tiefling was possibly pregnant.
Huh?
I arrested. There was amniotic fluid in her cell.
Oh, that's just gross.
I'll tell your wife that. You are trying to have a child, aren't you?
His face just goes white. That's blackmail.
Honesty. But she also happens to use fire magic, and it was fire, perhaps magic, perhaps something, that weakened the shackles of the Mind Flayer's cell enough that it would break. Also, from my supposition, the chain of events that I can understand, at around 0500, the tiefling woman screamed, perhaps gave birth to whatever it was, or miscarried whatever it was, and that thing let her out. We don't believe it was an actual baby. We think she may have been harboring something. We don't know what. It couldn't free the Mind Flayer on its own, and therefore she had to heat the shackles and free it. Then, because it was weak, he went over to the embezzler, who is likely very smart in order to be able to embezzle, and ate him. But because it was full, and Mr. Valentine busted out of its cell, likely in order to help them, because I know him, and that's what he would do, they likely just incapacitated him. As for Dr. Gander, I believe they may have taken him as well, as he is very smart.
Blast.
I do believe the reason... So that tiefling woman is a mercenary. A body for hire. I believe that she should have been counted as one of the missing persons. However, it would make sense if she were not on the list, as no one may report her missing. Because she's just already a traveler and someone who lives in the shadow anyways. So I believe she should have belonged on that list. As perhaps someone with enough skill to be of interest to the Mind Flayers. Also, she looks over briefly at 7. if my information is correct, it seems that she may have been highly intelligent many, many years ago. To the point where her intelligence would have her be someone of merit in a school environment. So.
Oh wait, yeah, 7 keeps quiet for a moment.
So I do believe that she would have been on the prodigy list had we known that she existed. She was a criminal after all. No one in her immediate circle may even bother to report her, because they were also criminals. Go ahead, Bliss.
Out of character, what had demon stuff within him that someone was connected with?
Oh, the Broodmother.
Oh, okay. He was talking about that. Okay, got it. I thought he was talking about the tiefling woman for some reason. I'm like, wait, what? She's
okay. Okay, let's clarify this just to be sure.
Yes.
The suspicion is right now that the tiefling woman may or may not have had some sort of baby that magically busted them out.
Right.
Yes. But the demon influence that he felt was the same as the demon influence that is in 7.
In 7?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no.
My hypothesis, out of character / kind of in character, is that both the tiefling and 7 are related to the same experiment that made 7 how 7 is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And that's why there is a similar signature.
I'm curious how Sybil would be connected to that, considering all of the similarities there seems to be between Sybil and 7.
Right? I kind of wish he had tagged along here, but I completely understand why he didn't, and I'm also glad he didn't so that they could save Caius.
Yeah, he was able to help out.
Well, it's like, I also felt like Flint could have been of great use back at the precinct because he could have found some stuff that Owen might have missed too. It's just...
Unfortunately, because he doesn't have a badge, he wouldn't have been let in either.
I know, but...
Yeah. So...
Okay, thanks for clarifying. Yes, got it.
Oh, by the way, Edgeworth, I was told to give this to you, and they said I was told do not open until the group reconvenes.
Who gave it to you?
He blinks. Wait, what did I just say?
Arcana check.
Yeah, can I pull occultism? I don't know if that'll help much.
Arcana or occultism?
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I believe.
Oh, with modifying memories.
I do not believe hard enough!
Adrian, yeah, that is a red flag of like modify memory is going off in your head right now. That is that is a huge modify memory red flag.
Oh, jeez. Someone.
Reshki, do you have one of those Inquisitor's rods?
Yes.
Keep it on you and your eye on it at all times.
Ooh. All right. Why?
We think you just got modify memoried.
But how? These have anti-magic field on them.
Is it working? Hang on, give me 1 second.
Yeah, cast a cantrip.
Oh no, momento, gotta get the read aura up. Actually, detect magic probably will help out a little bit better.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. You shoot out a pulse and it fizzles out.
It's working.
That's
Wait, what if the Seven looks at the rod like he's holding it, right?
Yeah.
Actually, there's probably nothing I could do, but her brain is turning. What if the rod is broken?
No, it's
What if the rod is doing something it shouldn't be?
I could go take it. I can go investigate that. Well, here, take this, whatever it is, and I'll. He heads off. You could tell there's a little bit of a jitter to his step.
Oh wait, before you do, he actually writes down so that he doesn't forget. Test the thing for error.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Test the rod for errors.
Test the
Yeah.
rod for errors. Yep.
Yep. Just the right
Just in
for
case.
All right. Will do. He just kind of walks off. And yeah. What do you all do?
What does this thing that he gave me look like?
It looks like a normal letter. It's just, and it says on the front, "Do not open until the group reconvenes."
Okay, then we'll wait until.
I would like to investigate it more thoroughly.
All right.
Ooh, good roll.
All right. So to investigate it more thoroughly, you're looking at and it's very odd. It appears to have been written in ink, but the font is perfect Times New Roman.
Huh.
Just had a minor brain aneurysm from that. Like, okay, we'll just perfectly send this Times New Roman font to Alatastica of a Victorian fantasy setting.
Yeah.
Jeebus Crow, I hate you.
Huh.
It does that. It's like you give it a smell. It doesn't smell off. Yeah, you kind of you jiggle it a little bit. It feels like there's just a piece of paper in there.
Run a finger over the ink and then taste the finger, just in case.
You the ink is dry, but you don't taste anything unusual.
Should we check the magic shop? I want to have a look inside.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So, checking the magic shop. So, what are you going to look for? Okay, so you enter the magic shop and you do see this half-elf looking gentleman. He's very very skinny. He's got like round glasses, brown comb-backed hair pulled into a ponytail. He looks at you coming. Oh, I remember you. You walked by. Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, actually, we'd like to help you. We overheard that something got stolen from you, and you had like everything up.
Well, yes. It was yes, it was just a spell of remove curse, but I guess it's just weird to me that was the only thing that was stolen.
Olwen whispers to Adrian, maybe that scroll of remove curse was what let the baby thing out?
Do you have anything like a prying eye that could alert you to any type of break-in?
No, I do not. I have magical alarm spells set, but none of them went off. None of them were damaged. None of them were dispelled.
Interesting. Let's be an Arcana check to figure out what. Oh god, this is gonna be a really hard Arcana check to figure out what.
It is. Yeah, it is going to be a very hard Arcana check. You want to go for it?
I'll aid. Can I aid him?
Sure.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I can't. Nope. 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 Ouch.
Fudge.
All right.
That 20,
Oh,
that 20,
was
come
almost
on!
a 19.
Ah!
Oh, that was almost a 19.
I
Sorry.
know.
Sorry, you can't figure anything out.
It's advanced. It's way too advanced for me.
Understood.
He's looking around to see. It's pretty much pristine as the place. The place is pretty much pristine outside the missing scroll.
Yeah. There's 0 damage. There's no real evidence of any sort of break-in.
Interesting. All right. Well, thanks anyway. I was hoping to figure out something, but I guess not.
Sir, can you remember everything you did last night, or is anything really fuzzy?
Well, I locked up for the evening. I sleep upstairs. Was there anything unusual that happened? I don't think I had. I don't quite remember the dream I had. You know how dreams are.
Did you at any point get up to go get a glass of water, or it's just anything really fuzzy about last night?
I do remember getting up to get a glass of water.
Did you ever get it?
Yes, I did.
Can you remember every little detail about last night, except for apparently that dream?
I believe it. I think I might have stumbled around in the dark a little bit because it took me a little bit longer. It took me a bit of a long time to find that glass of water.
He looks over to Adrian, then back to the gentleman. I think I may know why your alarms didn't go off.
Oh well. Oh, if you have a, well, if you think you have something, please tell me.
I think you got the remove curse thing and gave it to them. You just don't remember you did.
Oh. Wait. So wait. There's someone in this city that can do that?
Yes, sir.
Oh no! How am I going to protect anything in this shop?
Sir, we'll be able to find. We're investigating not just this, but whatever what happened at the police precinct. We think they're connected. If we stop them, I think it'll be a lot safer.
Okay, this is I'll be honest. This is if I can't work here, if they could just walk in and make me give the stuff to them.
Sir, I apologize for perhaps frightening you. You did say that they only took one thing, right?
But yes.
But now you know that this is a possibility, so you can research ways in order to prevent against it, yes?
I suppose so. It's I'm mostly I do have some arcane potential, but I'll be honest, I'm mostly a merchant.
I would recommend you speak with the Inquisitors for further assistance. I am also just a police officer. Magic isn't really my specialty as much as it is his.
I see. All right, I I suppose I'll get started on that. Have a safe travels and Godspeed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your help.
All right, so what are you gonna do now?
I guess meet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, heading back to the hospital, Caius has woken up.
Yay.
Oh,
Caius?
hey, my two favorite ladies.
Hashimi smirks. Aw, I'm one of your favorites. I'm flattered.
Oh my gosh, my head hurts.
Do you want anything to drink, maybe? Maybe some water will help.
Water would be like nectar of the gods right now.
I'll be right
Nurse,
back.
can we get some H2O for the man?
Nurse quickly grabs some water. Yeah, it's that guy's just starts sipping the water.
And then chugging it.
No, he's not chugging it. It's yeah. He just starts sipping, he starts sipping it. Oh no, this is not my first time in a hospital. The nurses are absolutely anal about you sipping and not chugging.
I see.
Oh gosh.
Well, your vitals are normal, but how's the old noggin?
Old noggin is feeling like 1,000 arrows are piercing it.
Oh boy.
This is worse than hangover.
Ay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty lovely to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be in here for a while.
Well, better here than in a box, am I right?
Yep. Oh, that sucked. I really hope I'm not gonna have to go back to the precinct after this, because I don't think they ever officially discharged me.
Well, the precinct's apparently not in any condition to be taking you back anyway.
Oh yeah. Figured. Oh, my life is fun and complicated.
The Hoshimi says very sarcastically, "Well, didn't you always want to be like your big brother?" I'm not wrong.
I don't shut up.
Got him.
I'm agreeing with you angrily.
Ugh. Yeah, Abigail just like puts her hand on his shoulder. We're just glad you're okay. That was quite frightening.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was frightening to watch too. We were really worried for you.
I did definitely get flashbacks of when you punched me that one time.
Oh. Well, yeah. Oh gods. I got it.
Don't worry, you didn't punch anyone this time.
Okay, good. It's a. Wait, really? I didn't? And it's of course you. Abigail's like, of course you didn't. And the doctors are about to raise their fingers, about to protest. Of course you didn't. Oh, okay.
La-di-da-di-da.
Back to work.
Well, I think I'll just relax in here for a little bit. I mean, I'm better. It's just I gotta nurse this headache. Oh, So yeah, if you guys need to go stop some bad guys, hey, don't let me hold you up.
Honestly, right now I could just do with getting good and drunk. Hoshimi stands up from her chair.
And that's when we walk in, right?
Uh-huh.
Not yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Abigail gets up.
Pause a second. Voice, did you have a stroke just now?
I hit the wrong button.
I just saw that. It's like, what?
That was supposed to be shift 1, but I hit Z and 1 at the same time.
Yeah.
I can fly.
Calling the mother planet. Anyway.
Yeah.
The planet needs me.
So, Abigail stands up. All right, let's go catch a bad guy.
If you start with any of your nonsense, Flint, you're the one getting punched.
I'm gonna stop doing that now.
All right, let's go see if we can. Let's go see if we can find. Let's see if we can find the rest of them. All right, so you all head out, and
Let's all go to the castle.
yeah, everyone's heading back to the castle. Couple messages sent back and forth, and you all reconvene. All right, let's find the castle. Do. Let's all go to the castle. All right.
Find ourselves a group.
Okay. All right. So.
Yep, we're gone again.
Yes. Back in the castle. You all kind of reconvene in the great hall area. So what do you do?
So,
Hoshimi sniffs. Good lord, detective. Why do you smell like that?
What do I smell like?
A mixture of things I'd rather not say.
It's like if death died.
I'm sorry. We found a room full of eaten person and another room with baby juice.
yeah, way of putting it.
Baby
I think you broke their brain.
I'm gonna walk away now.
We think whatever broke out several of those prisoners was and he makes a downward motion with his hands, and yeah.
Hoshimi, the look on her face you can only describe as, I need a drink now. She is so confused.
Basically, she gives everybody a quick rundown.
Yeah.
Now Hoshimi looks disgusted.
Yeah, and
Drink.
And I'm assuming Abigail, Hoshimi, Sybil, and Flint give everyone has caught everyone up to speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even Seven apologizes real quick and explains why she did what she did.
7. Please don't do that again, okay? I understand, but seeing you just suddenly gone was terrifying.
I know, but it was urgent.
Just next time, please wake us up or something, okay, sweetheart?
I'll try. I was scared that if I didn't act, I would lose track of the memory and that I would forget. And I flew.
Oh, you did?
What? You flew?
I love how that just completely gets everybody off my back immediately.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hoshimi
you
was
should
letting
have
go
done
of
that.
it anyway. So.
I did. I tricked the guard. I'm sorry for that. I hope he doesn't get in trouble. Princess Abigail, please don't fire the guard.
Unfortunately, that's not my. Unfortunately, that's not something I have much control over.
Well, I'm proud of you for being able to fly, Seven, but I mean what I said.
Suppose I can make the case to the captain of the guard that it was understood that the Griffin could not fly.
Yes, Seven.
So-
Yes, Seven. You shouldn't have done that. Shame on you. So was this like a jump with like a few wing flaps, or was this like an actual takeoff kind of flight, or like? What was
Hoshimi
it?
bonks him on the head with her fist.
Seven just kind of grins. It's like I took a few steps back and then I ran and then I was up in the air at least more than 15 feet.
Oh,
and I flew
merciful
short
heavens.
So proud of you. Think about what you've done next time.
So is there anything else we need to So is there anything we need to share with each other?
I'm all shared out.
I do want to find that tiefling though.
Oh, don't worry. I think we all do after what you just told us.
Yes.
I do have a question for you, though, Abigail.
Yes?
Given what you know about me now, what happens now?
What happens now? Well, this is only a preliminary plan, but I was able to give it some thought while we were waiting for Caius to wake up. So... Alright, so we are going to have to keep tabs on you, put you into some sort of protection program. Because we do not think it is a good idea to... We could not, I don't think I could in good conscience have you be turned over. If especially given what you've told me. Now, that said, I can still think of no logical reason to disrupt diplomatic relations with the Empire Kokoria without arousing suspicion. So I have a special force commissioned to protect you.
I'm sorry, what?
I have a special force commissioned to protect you. And part of what's going to make them effective is that I'm not going to say their names.
I feel like I should feel threatened right now.
You should only feel threatened if you ever try to do something naughty again, because they're going to be watching you.
Well, there goes my career. Hoshimi smirks. Not that I was very attached to it anyway.
Well, I suppose there's worse things than a gilded cage.
Yeah, you can be
From
tortured in it.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
Out of character. Jeez, bring
She
the mood
just
down,
stated
why
the
don't
obvious. Sorry, not sorry. That was a character. You said gilded cage, and I'm like, yeah, like the one I was tortured.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the corner now.
Think about what you've done.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Owen, the letter.
Oh, right. I actually was trying to say something, but apparently Discord crashed on me.
Oh.
Yes, you got this. I'm a little concerned about it because, Reshki gave it to us, but didn't remember who gave it to us, so I'm a little nervous about this, but I tried and looked for everything I could to see if it was suspicious or not.
Put it down. Let me get a good smell of it.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna give it a perception check
Mhm.
now.
What about simple checking it? Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Yes.
There is no anthrax.
Good.
I have seen that. I have seen that episode of NCIS, and it was really good, but it was also pretty terrifying.
Plague.
Yes.
I saw that episode. I know exactly what episode you're talking about. That's scary.
Yeah, I really did want to strangle DeNozo there. It's just like, come on, they train you to notice suspicious packages. Come on.
Anyway.
All right. So, but yes, there is no you do not smell or see any danger coming from this note.
Does it smell like anything or anyone I might recognize?
It smells like nothing. It doesn't even smell like paper. It's you're pretty sure that whoever did this was very careful to wipe any sort of identifiers on it.
Dang, they bleached it.
No base notes.
A vacuum seal tube.
No tracing it.
Whoever sent this was smart. I don't even smell the paper.
Is it Hollyhock smart?
I don't see anything on it that would indicate him or anyone else. And besides, when has Hollyhock been subtle?
No, Hollyhock's too much of a narcissist. He would have wanted to know that it was from him.
Mm-hmm. So, I say we open it.
All right. I'm gonna open it.
All right, opening the letter. So, who's going to be the one to read it?
I'll read it.
Hoshimi's standing right there, so she'll probably pick it up first.
Well, I believe,
I think Owen called it.
Owen
Yeah.
did, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, it was in my hand. I thought. I don't know.
All right, so
I didn't move there. Okay. What the heck?
I moved you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so
I cannot say who I am. Just know that I'm here to help you. I understand you are panicked and do not know how the mage escaped. I agree it is a curiosity, especially due to the anti-magic bracelet forced onto her. You should not have been able to summon that wolf-like creature. Wolf-like creature? Something powerful did this. Something terrible and evil. But I must insist that you ignore this for now, as we actually have a more urgent problem on our hands. This city is in grave danger from the creation in the sewers. Creation? I attempted to stop it in the past as well as its creator, but I was only partially successful. I do not blame the ones who limited me, but ultimately their actions have haphazardly resulted in the creature preying on the citizens of the City of Heroes. I'll attempt to mitigate more deaths by telling you all I can about the creation. As the creation of one of the Illithid's newest experiments, it has no name yet that I am aware of. Thankfully, the increase in law enforcement patrols has spooked the creation from attacking more citizens, but it's only a matter of time before its hunger makes it desperate. I've scoured your minds, and the detective's deduction was accurate. Much like the rest of the Illithid, the creation hungers for the minds of prodigious intellect. Unfortunately, you and your new friends consist of the gifted in mind and are enticing to Illithid. I hypothesize that the creation has determined it can afford to be picky with such a ripe selection. Consequently, the ones that are the most danger are the Griffin and the Gravewalker. She looks over at Seven and then down at Sybil. I cannot understand exactly why yet, but I will soon. All I'm able to ascertain is that there is an incredible presence in their unconscious minds. And I shudder to imagine what abilities the creation would gain if it assimilated their cognitive function. It assimilates. The creation is able to hide in plain sight. Unfortunately, you'll never be able to locate it through conventional means. It's not invisible, but instead utilizes a hyper-effective mimicry of a creature it is familiar with. The creation assimilates a mind. It is able to make flawless performances as that individual. It does not like to take risks. It almost a guarantee that whomever the creation is mimicking has already been assimilated.
Holy crud, it's the thing!
The creation probes its current environment with its mind, looking for suitable consciousness. Because it does not need to use eyes, ears, or smell to navigate, it can still search for prey even while continuing this charade. Exterminating the creation is not simple, as it has the ability to reproduce by blastogenesis when it is in danger. Blastogenesis. When it divides himself in this way, it divides the minds it absorbs along with it. You must be vigilant and thorough while fighting it, lest you only delay the problem. Only real advantages over the creation are its natural form is slow, and it seems to be identifiable by a very faint smell of sulfur. Be cautious and discerning with your investigations, as sulfur is a more common smell than at first impression. After all, the gunsmith, the doctor, and the detective often smell of sulfur. In terms of forcing engagement with the creation in the sewers, it's become far too intelligent to fall for bait. Considering it would be practically impossible to track the smell of sulfur in the sewer due to obvious interference, I regretfully can offer no effective strategies to locate the creation. After you deal with the creation, you must not record its existence. Say these deaths were caused by an aboleth or something. If other Illithid find out about the creation and try to replicate it, I dare say a lot from the lore and eventually the surface will be overrun within the year. You are indeed very lucky that so few have perished. We must keep the deaths to a minimum. Good luck. P.S. The gunsmith has made a serious error in revealing himself to the masked fox and not killing him. You'll have to catch the masked fox before he returns to the cult and figure out a permanent solution. The masked fox will not maliciously tattle, but the Malarians will get to the actual truth out of him one way or another. The masked fox will hold out as long as he can for the sake of their past camaraderie. It is far too risky for the gunsmith to linger in the City of Heroes. By my estimates, he has between 3 and 5 days before they come for him. I recommend you treasure what little time you have left with him before his inevitable departure.
Oh, Raymond.
Alright, can you show it to everybody else? Because
Yes.
Owen's gonna
I
pass
saw-
this around.
Yeah, we're reading it.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I'm sorry.
Saw it.
Sorry for interrupting too. I couldn't resist. Oh my gosh.
No,
that's the
I'm
thing.
Yeah.
with you.
I think it's fantastic that Josh came up with something that very much feels like the thing, because that would appeal to Blissey all over.
That's terrifying. That the thing is terrifying. Get ready to be paranoid of everybody. If he is going the route of the thing, that means it could be anyone, even your friends. For all we know, it could be Bluebeard. Shutting up.
I think it might be that bilge guy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let me get back in character.
That might explain why we found amniotics fluid. She might have been one of the carriers.
But could she still be alive?
I think so. Especially if they've... I don't know if it... Okay. When it says assimilated, I don't know if that means that it kills it and then assimilates it, or just absorbs it and it's part of the consciousness and they're still alive in the consciousness.
People have been found with their skulls open and their brains missing.
Actually, only a dog has been found with their skull open, and that one dude in this... And that one dude in the cells. The rest of those people that went missing have not found any body parts that have been found.
But it says it's smart enough not to fall for bait. What if it's just pretending it's something it's not? And why didn't it come after me when I was all alone? And Seven immediately gets scared. It had an opportunity to grab me. Why didn't it?
Where is my brother?
Try calling out to him. All right. You get a message back.
Yuto, I don't give a damn what protests you have. You are coming here and you are staying with us until we have solved this.
You see Yuto walk in.
Where do you walk in from?
Yeah, I heard the clicky, but didn't hear.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Huh? Oh. I'm sorry, Yuto, but this is beyond anything we've ever dealt with. I'm not risking your life.
Hmm.
Can we trust the person who sent us this? And how does it know that me and Sybil are, well,
Hmm. Whoever did this, it makes a lot of sense. Suspicious amount of sense. If they want to help us, why aren't they telling us who they are?
From personal experience, sometimes the best way to help is to stay out of sight.
Hmm. We don't even have a name.
I'm not
You know all
suggesting.
the names. You know
So-
all the names of everyone of every informant ever, Hoshi?
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. But I can say for certain that while I'm not suggesting that we blindly trust this person, for them to give such detailed information, this is too detailed and clear to be a fake. If they were trying to misdirect us, they wouldn't have to try so hard.
Hmm.
Especially not with me or Yuto around. We're in the business. We could spot fake news a mile away.
Well, I think, from what this is saying, I think the obvious first step is no one goes anywhere alone.
Good thing the police are already doing that, eh?
Yes, their instincts were right on the money.
DM question, just to remind me, where else did we smell sulfur?
You've smelled sulfur occasionally when you've walked down the when you've walked down the street, but there were people with you who did smell of sulfur.
Did
So-
Flint smell like sulfur? Did Flint smell sulfur when he was in the library talking with the thing?
There was never any
Would that have been something I noticed?
ooh.
that he didn't notice if there was.
Yeah.
All right, but I think from now on we do need to be on the lookout for the smell of sulfur. But we also got to be careful about who we judge. Because this is going to be unfortunate if Raymond or Flint or you yourself, Olwyn, you smell of sulfur and you are assimilated by the creature, we probably won't know.
In a minute.
We need to get to Raymond as fast as possible.
You think the doctor that they were referring to is Flint and not Dr. Gander?
Possibly, yes.